when it comes to this gardening thing, they not like us. They not like us. Oh, yo. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. What's up, soil brothers and soil sisters? Guys, I was out here in the garden just doing what I do, and I thought maybe I should talk about some of the things that we do with our banana plants. Now, y'all have heard me talk about the banana plant being 100% edible. All right, so you know we make our soaps with our bananas. So whenever our bananas fruit, we use the flour and we make soap. So if you watch previous videos, y'all saw us actually do that. Of course, you can eat the bananas, and they are amazing. So if you never had a homegrown banana, different varieties of cultures than the ones that you can buy in the grocery store with completely different tastes, vanilla, lemon, raspberry, apple, all that infused with the flavor of a banana, you don't know what you're missing. All right, so on top of that, look at this. Now, who don't think that is beautiful? Now, if you're a grower, you're going to find if a tree falls in the woods and nobody's there to hear it, doesn't make a sound. I didn't see that, but I heard it. A limb fell in the woods. All right, guys, so on top of the fact that you can use it for all these amazing things, look how beautiful banana plants look on your landscape. I mean, automatic tropical look. And I love it. I love it. And I think most people would. All right, so there's so many things. You can make paper out of these things. But if you have a homestead, there are other things you can use your banana plants for that many people don't think about. So let's check it out. So one of the things I do to take care of my banana plants is I try to keep them trimmed up, especially in the areas that's visible to the public. All right, I don't want my property to look like an eyesore, but you know, it also is beneficial to the plant when you keep them up, okay? So one of the things I do every so often is I go around, and if I see a tree with a leaf that's bent and hanging along the trunk, I make sure I trim and cut that off. Simply try to get as close as you can to the crease of that banana plant and chop it. All right, it's pretty simple to do. And what I typically do, just to help it break down a lot quicker, is I chop these leaves up around the bottom of the plant. So what the leaves will do is break down, decay, and go back and down into the soil where it then feeds your plants. All right, so basically all you have to do is hit that mid-rib with your blade and chop it up. All right, so this could take a little bit of time because I have quite a few leaves that I have already removed from my tree. So we'll be back. So fam, as you can see, I have these banana leaves chopped up and I have them scattered around the base of the tree. And as more of the leaves starts to fall to the side, I will also grab them, chop them off, and cut them up. So the leaves will vary depending on how long you wait from old leaves to green leaves that just fall to the side and it's time to remove them. Again, guys, I mean, what makes more of a statement than a humongous banana plant that has 15, 20-foot leaves that's big, green, and beautiful, on top of nice, beautiful, plump, sweet, and delicious bananas hanging from them? I don't think nothing makes more of a statement than that. You know, so like I said, that's another one of these things that you can use your banana plants for, is mulch. So when you get your leaves, you can cut them up around different plants and mulch them. And as they break down, they will release those nutrients into the soil. All right. So that is another great thing about growing bananas. But there's more. As your banana plants starts to grow and develop, they will develop pups, suckers, whatever you want to call them, but we call them pups. Those are offshoots from the original banana plant. With banana plants, you generally only want 3 bananas to a clump. All right, you want a mother, a daughter, and a granddaughter. All right, so the mother plant is the one that will fruit and give you the bananas. As that get to a certain size, you want to allow it to have a daughter. All right, and as the daughter get a certain size, you want the daughter to have a daughter. So mother, daughter, and granddaughter. Banana plants fruit once, and then that plant is no longer viable. Once you cut down the mother plant, the daughter plant will be the next one in succession to fruit. All right, and then the granddaughter. So as the mother goes, the daughter becomes the mother, the granddaughter becomes the daughter. You allow the granddaughter to have a daughter. All right, and you keep on growing them just like that. You must feed banana plants heavy and make sure they have plenty of water. So a banana plant is, I don't know, 90% water, if not more. So if you don't have water, you're not going to have growth. They are really ferocious eaters and fast growers. So you definitely want to feed them a lot. More than you probably do any other plant. It's going to even feel wrong to feed them so much. But if you want to get a nice healthy plant that will produce a nice head of bananas, you're going to have to feed it. Yes. All right. So sometimes you get a clump where there's a whole bunch of bananas on it. Now I did this purposely, you know, because I do get rid of some of my banana plants to people who want to buy them, and so I allow them to go ahead and pup. All right, so, but every so often, there's so many of them that you need to go in and thin them out just a little bit. All right, and that's what we did with this one. Generally, when you thin them out, you want to cut them from the root. If not, that plant will grow back pretty fast. All right, so getting rid of some of these pups will allow more nutrients to get to the plants that you want to grow. But if you're feeding them heavy enough, you can allow them to grow however you want, but you got to feed them. Okay, so I have plans for this plant that I just cut off. I'm going to show you another way to use banana plants on your homestead. All right, fam. So the other way you can use your banana plants on your homestead is as feed. Yes. So my chickens love my banana plants. Also my rabbits. If you got goats, I'm sure they will absolutely love banana plants, and you have a ton to feed them. All right, so that cuts your costs back on your feed, because these things constantly grow when the weather gets warm. I cut them off every so often, and I feed my chickens and my rabbits. Now, with my rabbits, I try not to give them too much, because too much of a green is a bad thing for them. So you make sure you just give them enough to get a taste, and you supplement it with their grasses and their feed. Yes, I'm finna give you some banana plants. Now, my chickens have been eating a whole bunch of stuff out of the garden today. So I don't know how hungry they're gonna be, but let's see. All right, girls, y'all want some banana plants? Y'all want some banana leaves? So it's not necessary that I cut them up, but I do because I don't want them wrestling over them. And whatever they don't eat today, they will definitely eat tomorrow. And if they decide not to eat it all it does is break down on the bottom of the coop and create me some good soil for me to grow in. All right, so one thing I do is I scoop up the bottom of the coop every so often and take it and feed my plants. So as you can see, they absolutely love banana leaves. No matter how much stuff they have inside that coop, they have squash, feed, a whole bunch of scraps from the garden. Some of the stuff that they didn't make it too well because of the heat, we just toss it in there with them and they devour it. But they absolutely love their banana leaves. So I make sure I give them some every so often. Is that good, girls? All right, fam. So now I'm at the rabbit hutch. And yes, it is safe for you to feed your rabbits banana leaves. Okay, you only want to feed them a certain amount. So be careful because they need a mixture of your grasses and all the other stuff that comes along with their diet of greens. All right, so you definitely don't want to give them too much because they will overconsume, and you definitely don't want to give your baby rabbits too much. All right, so a lot of times the grown-ups can actually deal better with it, so just be careful. All right, so let's see if our rabbits are hungry for some banana leaves. All right, fam, let's see if Lala wants some banana leaves. So this is Lala and one of her babies, and Lala absolutely loves her leaves. I'm surprised she went for the leafy part first. She tend to go for the stem, but she definitely loves them. All right, and they have plenty of food, but they can't resist eating some of those banana leaves. So let's check out the rest of them. Let's see how they react to some fresh banana leaves. Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. This is little Gracie and her babies. So this will be the first time her babies actually was introduced to banana leaves. And Gracie going straight to work. Yes, so she's definitely interested in eating the banana leaves, and the babies are following suit. So they'll make short work out of this. Alright guys, so this is the grow out pen. And they absolutely always greedy. So let's see how they feel about some nice fresh banana leaves. So they're devouring those leaves like piranha. And I definitely will just, be careful on how much I feed them because they need to have their grasses along with all these greens. We don't want them to have too many. And these things tend to taste delicious to them, so I got to monitor how much they actually eat. So that's Gracie, Big Mama. And she was like, oh yeah, I got this, baby. And as you can see, they got plenty of food in their trays. But they always got a little bit of room for some banana leaves. Woo, he's shedding, boy. So this Big Daddy Grady here. Where you was trying to take that to, boy? As you can see, Big Daddy Grady is ready. Alright, this Mac Daddy Thumper. You want some of that, boy? Do you want some of that? Thumper said, oh yeah, oh yeah. So, oh yeah, Big Daddy Thumper is for this. What's up, Big Daddy Tux? I got something for you, boy. What you think about that? So I ain't getting this thing a break. So I'm gonna eat this thing until it's gone. All right, fam. So that's mainly what I want to share with y'all today. Another legitimate reason to grow banana plants on your homestead. If self-sustainability is your goal, hey, banana plants can help with that goal. All right, so we have so many different ways we can use this just for the beauty. We can use them to wrap meat and smoke them. We can use them for our soap. We can use them for eating fresh out of hand. We can use them to make some amazing skincare products. And we do. All right, so, but there's much more. There's many other reasons that you can grow them, such as feeding the animals on your homestead. All you have to do is do the research and see what else can I use banana plants for. So in different cultures and different places, they definitely use them all the time, for cooking, smoking, whatever. So there's a ton of different reasons why you should be growing bananas. If not just for the amazing bananas you can grow, the taste of them, man. So guys, I appreciate y'all for joining me today. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. If you're not following us, go ahead and follow. All right, guys, till the next time, peace.